The source of power comes from 3 locations in the world. Number 1 is Kailash, of course. Number 2 is Mato Tipila. Number 3 is the Dhyanalinga. You should go Google all these 3 words and study them, look at pictures, and be very intense in your focus towards these 3 things. I have not found a more powerful place in the universe. In the universe, I mean that because, well, obviously I have not studied the universe somewhere out there. Only I'm available what's here on the planet. But in the universe, a more mystical place than Kailash, okay? Maybe the sun is somewhere closely compared to that, but not really, because the sun can't really, it's not the same thing. So Kailash, okay? So if you're a person that wants power, you should investigate these 3 sources. Now, by the way, if you want to reach out to me for a spiritual conversation and consultation, you can do so by reaching out to me on Facebook, and I will talk to you and help you out in your life in exchange for donations. Let's continue talking about power and the source of power. You know what is powerful in nature? Venom. And venomous creatures are powerful. You know, a lion or a tiger is powerful in the way that he has physical strength and prowess. Yet, compared to just a little tiny little insect that has venomous capabilities, a tiger or a lion is no match. In fact, a lion or a tiger will run away from those tiny venomous creatures. Why? Because the sheer power of venom, it's just that, it's very powerful. So, you have the capability to transform yourself into a venomous creature, or like a venomous creature. By doing what? By activating your throat chakra, as I did. And once you do that, then you can consume things and you can become extremely powerful. You can consume this type of energy that some people may see it as bad or unwholesome or evil or bad, but you can consume it and nothing will happen to you. That's the power of the throat chakra. So just like a venomous creature, everything will run away from them, similarly to you. You know, I'm reminded by this little story of Jeff Bezos that was recently on this guy's podcast, and they were just talking about some simple things, and Jeff Bezos was like, oh, human beings are social creatures. We don't care about the truth, and if you're a truth teller, you could be killed and just stay in your little place. He didn't say this, but essentially it kind of implied it, like, hey, it's better for you to be a social little creature and stay in the society and reproduce and have a good job than for you to pursue the truth and investigate the truth and start telling the truth. Why? Because truth tellers, no one likes them. Okay? When I said that, the particular video that was showing it, the images were like, it was like that. And I immediately identified with a man that just is an outcast. Like, yes, that's me, yes. It wasn't like, oh no, I'm an outcast. Yes, okay, congratulations. I want to be even more of an outcast. I'm going to speak the truth. I'm going to spit the truth at you. You won't be able to handle it, okay? I'll spit the truth like venom, right in your face. And sure, it'll make me unliked by some little people or some little groups, okay? Too bad, so sad, big deal. I hope that happens. I'm so excited that the bigger I get in my influence and the more haters I'll attract. That's gonna be so much fun, like, ooh. Okay, so the images were like Jeff Bezos talking and then some B-roll was playing, just to add on to his thing. And he's like, yeah, if you can be a good little social boy, you can reproduce and you can get a good job. And there was like people in the family and the society, they're like, yeah, I reproduced and I'm a happy little camper. And then there's an outcast. When I saw the outcast, I saw that he was blue. At least that's how the image was portraying him. Like the energy, I mean. Because why? When you open up the throat chakra, when you start accessing power, you become not liked or disliked. At least by some people, not by everyone. And also your ability to stay within the social situations becomes lessened. Like for I am. Just look at me, okay? Just look at me. Look at the videos that I'm making. I'm wearing the same shirt every day. I have a full-grown beard. I'm growing out my hair. My hair is going to be much longer. The way I'm sitting, where I am, how I'm talking. Look at my lifestyle. It's like there's no chance I'm going to be belonging in some little office corporate thing. It's like there's impossible, and I can't go there. Okay, I'm alienating myself from the society. At least that's what it feels like. So if you were to go inside of my system, you would see how I feel. It's like I have a cocoon, an energetic cocoon around me. I'm by myself constantly and at all times. Even though I may be talking to you, whatever, it's fine, fantastic, I'm talking to you, yet still, I'm by myself. If I didn't have the certain support systems that I do, like this, for example, it would be very hard for me to maintain my social kind of savviness. I would be much more I would just go much more into this blue direction, and probably you wouldn't be so happy about that. So at least I'm kind of socially a little bit in the sphere. It's not like that. It's like, you know, it's like what? There's this thing called camphor oil. It's good for constipation. You drink this camphor oil and it just lubricates your intestines and everything has to come out. So I'm kind of like camphor oil in your digestive tract. I'm there, but I'm not really there. Meaning that I'm just so lubricated that I'm walking through this world like a loose turd, like a loose poop. So I can't be touched by the society. I can't be touched by anyone or anything. I'm like in a protective cocoon, and as I walk through society, it's like I'm lubricated, so everything just rubs off of me. Nothing touches me. That's the way it should be. Whereas you, on the other hand, you're not like that. Some person comes to you and says, oh, look at you, you're 2 days not shaven. Oh, someone's going wild. Oh, let's all shame him for trying to become like a man or being a man. Oh, no, 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 little Billy, you gotta shave every day. Oh, no, no, it's the best a man can get. Your little fusion little razors, okay? I'm not like that. I'm a wild beast. I just crawl out of the jungle, you know? That's the image that I have of myself. Like you go to India and you look at the thickness of the jungle, just the actual jungle. I don't mean like, I'm not really in a jungle. I'm in a nice little park. But the actual jungle, there's wild tigers and lions and all sorts of wild animals. And then you're just staring at the forest, empty forest, and all of a sudden a man walks out of the forest or walks through into the society or into the open land, out of the jungle. Maybe he has on a loincloth, you know, just to protect his genitals. And how does he look like? Probably dirty, hasn't cut his hair, hasn't cut his nails, filthy, and just, you know, intoxicated on his own substance, on his own energy. And just like that, that's just how I am. So power, man. If you're a man, you want power, okay? And I can get you power. I can connect you to the source of power. This is why you should talk to me, okay? Let's talk about my friend. Recently, I had someone reach out to me for a spiritual consultation. By the way, shout out to you if you're watching this. Good job. And after 2 times of talking to him, he sent me a very generous donation, $137 approximately, Canadian. And I was so rewarded by that, you know? Because I was talking to him, I didn't expect him to donate. I don't expect donations for anyone. It's always kind of a miracle and a blessing. If someone donates to me, I'm like, wow, this is fantastic. So after I spoke with him 2 times, I'm like, okay, I need to go to sleep. And then he donated money to me. So I'm going to make sure, hopefully, that you see this. As he donated money to me, I instantaneously got so much more energy and I put in so much more effort into his energy. And for sure, his life circumstances, if you're watching me, you know it's true. Just investigate this for yourself. The last night and this day now, you are totally changed in your energy. Why? Well, thankfully as a result of me. He wanted certain things like for me to connect him to Mato Tapila, and as he gave me energy into the form of money, which ultimately is food, he basically gave me food. He fed me for 3 or 4 days, however much that money is going to last me. I got a huge sense of energy to help him back, right back, okay? Reciprocation. And that's exactly what I did. So I connected him to sphere. It's not difficult for me to do. It's very easy for me to do. Why? Because when you have this energy center activated, Sadhguru says that your ability to connect with life, when I say connect, I mean is you can literally touch beyond your physical reach. That's what it means. So you out there being in California or some part of the United States, and me being here in Darwin, Australia, in just 1 second, I can make the space disappear, and you will be right here as if you were right next to my room. Or right next door. Then energetically I can just shift you in whatever way that I need to, whatever way that is necessary. Why? Because I can work with the sounds of creation. I work with the sound. I know how to influence and manipulate the sound, your sound. Why do I say sound? Because you are sound, my friend. You are sound and I am sound. So if I can influence your sound, then I can get you to whatever you want, wherever you want. Why? Because sound is energy, sound is thoughts, sound is emotions, and sound is body. If I can communicate and channel the sound and change the sound, I can change you effortlessly and easily. That's it. Shambho.